Hello, welcome back to the Antics podcast, episode 49. My name is Chris. I'm joined today by my co-host, Michael. We're here without...
Because Isaiah's not
Isaiah's not here, so
missing.
we gotta improvise. We gotta fill his void.
They changed the room up. They added some more...
they added some...
sound dampening.
Some shits. But that's besides the point. Anyway, we're here today with Chris from Threat to Society.
What up?
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing solid.
Good.
Cold. Miserable.
I like your hat. I just peeped.
Thank you.
Like
Butcher.
Benny,
Butcher's
Benny from
coming.
Griselda. Yeah.
What is that?
A rapper or an artist.
Okay, my bad. I don't know things.
Shout out Benny the Butcher.
Shout out Benny the Butcher. Whoever you are. But
Best rapper in the game right now.
is that a fact?
Yeah.
Fact, for real.
Better than Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, good. I don't listen to rap that much.
They're worlds away in terms of like musical content.
What kind is it? Is it like 90s rap? Like that kind?
Yeah, it's like 90s, like
Yeah.
old school, like gutter shit.
Yeah, that was kind of
just...
spot on actually.
Yeah. It's just like that kind of name is like gives me like a 90s like
Compared to like
vibe.
It's like old school.
Is it
shit.
like Brooklyn shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
but they're
spot
from
on with
Buffalo,
this.
but it's like that Brooklyn like
Alright.
grimy gutter
Yeah.
shit.
compared to like Tekashi 6ix9ine is like some screaming.
Yeah.
Sticky. Oh.
Yeah. it's like whatever was popular at the time. That was.
I fuck with him because he fucks with you guys know the Nelk Boys.
That's
he fucks with Steve Will Do It,
That's
and they're always doing dumb shit.
That's the guy
They're
that hit
crazy.
the bong in the college classroom, right?
Yeah. They do all dumb shit. Like, it's like that. They're basically like Jackass too.
He sat down. He pulled out like the longest bong ever.
Yeah. I like the Nelk Boys. I don't like Steve Will Do It. Just because I watched a whole video series on how he does a lot of stuff with gambling websites.
Oh shit, I saw that.
You
with,
saw
like,
that, right?
Rublex or
Yeah,
Roulette, whatever.
Roulette, yeah.
Roulette, yeah.
Yeah, how it's like a whole conspiracy. How they basically are encouraging the people who sign up to Roulette to lose because then they get more money if they lose.
And it's like money laundering scam because they're like not paying taxes or whatever, and they're getting like if you wanted to bet, it would be like me and him fronting you the money, being like, "Here's money, bet. It's not your money, so if you lose, you don't give a fuck."
So like, they front you money just to lose.
Yeah, but it's like way bigger than that.
But it's like promotion, so it's like all those dudes got so much promotion, so it's like, yo, gamble on this. It's like Pat McAfee, he's with FanDuel, so every podcast he has now, it's like, bet on FanDuel for the fucking parlay and this and all this payout because he has millions of fans, and it's just gonna get millions of people to sign up and fucking be degenerate gamblers.
There's a thing like that on Counter-Strike where basically CSGO is like this game and they have like skins like every other first-person shooter game, but you can gamble these skins for real money. You can
that's right.
You can sell them on the Steam market for real money.
like a lot of money too, right?
So like there's like apparently these YouTube personalities were getting paid to do videos where they can like gamble on the site, but suspiciously they're winning like back-to-back winning. So people are like, this doesn't make any sense. How are you winning like this? Like these are fixed. So people were thinking that like they're fixed gambling on like real people's like they're going in on real people's like bets, fixed like with these fixed gambling things winning.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
So someone throws in like a $4,000 skin and they lose it to some content creator making a video to promote the site. That sucks.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Like I think, so I I gamble a bit, not a lot. I bet like $5 at a time, but I think a lot of it is fixed when it comes like the big content creators. Just it's so easy to do that. Like if you just see, oh my god, this guy won 10 bets in a row for $20,000. Oh, I can do that, and you lose all your money.
I don't trust any of the online shit. Like, I play poker, and when I play poker online versus when I play poker in a casino, none of the hands come out.
I'll never play online betting
fucking real
like
life.
that. Like unless I sports bet, but I don't casino bet online because it's too easy to fix.
Yeah, all the algorithms and hackers and shit.
Yeah.
I watched Thomas put in like he went from like $1 skin to like a $600 skin in like a day. And he kept going. He got greedy, and he kept going. And he lost it all to some shark who threw in like a $4,000.
Yeah, you got to know when to stop, but it's so hard. You're like, oh my god, I'm winning. Look, I have more money now, and then it's gone just like that.
Like Thomas's odds were like at half because he had 600, and this one guy puts in 4,000, and just goes to zero.
Yeah, but enough with our gambling problems. I would say so. I was listening to your guys' music, obviously, as you know, I would do, as you're on my podcast as my guest. Our podcast. I'm sorry. Fuck. Oh, I'm a piece of shit now. But anyway, you guys are really pissed off. At society.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a threat to society.
Yeah. He went there.
But like, I notice a lot of it is like towards the government and shit. Like what was the one song? It's your most viewed song on.
It's on
War for Profit.
It's on. Wait, were you on Apple Music or Spotify? Because on Spotify, it's off the 2016.
I meant that's what I meant.
War for Profit's on the 2016 release. So
yeah,
it might be that song.
So War for Profit, that one.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Talking.
You off. For Apple Music, it's Hollow Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was on Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify. For Apple Music, it's Hollow Shell. But
I don't use fucking Apple Music. Fuck that. But it's like it talks about like 9/11.
Yeah.
And all that. How it was like inside job. And like I've looked at it and I'm like, it could be or it can't. So like, what's like your thoughts? Like when you guys were writing that song lyrically.
That's the first song we ever wrote.
Yeah.
So I was in a band with Mike. He's the guitar player, and we started the band with this kid Wolf. He was the drummer. It was just three of us, and we were just writing songs in Jersey City at a JC Studios, and we wrote War for Profit was the first song we wrote, and then we wrote that whole demo, that War for Profit demo, which had Hollow Shell on, a storyteller, and no one else. And yeah, that's how that song just started everything like in the direction of how I wanted to go lyrically with the band. And if anyone wants to like start looking into that shit, just look up a video of a controlled demolition first, and then look up a video of Tower 7 collapsing.
Yeah, it just kind of goes down.
It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Now that gets me thinking about more conspiracy.
It doesn't fall to the side.
Look up don't look at Building 7 first. Look up a controlled demolition of a building, and then look up Tower 7. And if you match them up, it's the same exact thing. They fall free fall speed, and it was the first building that ever collapsed from office fires, quote unquote.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that goes into it when looking at it, but
I could talk about this shit for like a week to you, but like TikTok. That's like the starting point if you're like wanting to question what's going on or think that shit's fucking weird about it. Just look up Building 7 and a controlled demolition of a building, and it's identical.
I was on TikTok one night, like the first time I downloaded TikTok, and it just bombarded me nonstop with like conspiracy theories, and I was up all night just reading shit.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah,
welcome to the last
and I never read
14 years of my life.
I love the conspiracy theory icebergs where it gets deeper and deeper into shit. That's here.
Crazy. There's just like the point of the iceberg.
Yeah, I love shit like that. I love like super unknown shit.
Have you seen the iceberg for all the fucked up movies?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was the first one I saw. That was the first iceberg video I ever watched.
I haven't touched any of them, but
I've seen a few of them,
in there.
But I haven't seen the super low ones just because like they're mostly illegal. You literally can't watch them without going to prison.
Then they sound like snuff films.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
No, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, like
they're not even movies at this
There's
point.
a line between it's a movie and it's straight up like murder. So.
All right, so some of these aren't even movies anymore. They're just
yeah, when you get like towards the real bottom, there's really no movies there.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's one movie, August Underground, and that's like it's a snuff film, but it's a real movie.
So there's really good acting or something?
I wouldn't say it's good acting, but it's convincing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking dark. There is some dark shit out there, man. I've seen some fucked up shit.
It's weird once you get down a fucking rabbit hole. Like, shit's fucking
TikTok
sketchy.
Will get you started.
And then Reddit.
And
you go to Reddit and you really see the shit.
Yeah, Reddit. I don't really fuck with Reddit because some of that shit gets too like schizo, but like there's like people are talking about shit, which is cool now. Cause like I've been talking about this shit for like even before I started this band, and all my friends are calling me crazy, and now like. Basically, if you read the lyrics in that record, like you'll see, like it's not like everything is about this shit. It's not like singing about girls, singing about like fucking other dumb tough guy shit or whatever fucking most bands are singing about. Like I try to like separate ourselves from the rest of everything that's going on. Not to say that we're like breaking the wheel with music, but like trying to do my own thing.
Definitely something different, though.
Yeah,
I believe
telling like a story about these topics. There's no one else talking about these topics.
I believe Helen Keller's a fraud. I genuinely believe that.
What did she gain from it? Like free housing?
I think it's a fucking hoax. Like, she wrote like 8 books. She's blind and deaf, dude. There's no way, like, and I'm not like trying to like, start something.
Hear me out. If you could see the original copy and get a judge for yourself, would you then reconsider? Like, if you saw the original copy and you're like, oh, this, okay, maybe a deaf and blind person.
Well, no, she probably had someone help her. Like, if it's real, if what she has is real, then she probably had someone help her.
Yeah,
write it, obviously. But how much intelligence can someone really gain when they can't hear or see anything in the world? They can't, like, can they really understand like emotion and all that at that point? Like, I don't know. I'm not a blind and deaf person. I just. To write 8 books or however many books she wrote, and then she went to college.
Maybe there was some sort of like translator, like someone who knows them very well. They were like, okay,
there was a whole movie about it.
This is what you're trying to communicate. I'm gonna just write it down. Like, you did this. You're angry. I'm gonna say this. Like, maybe that's how it went down.
Or she's just really good at fucking Braille.
Yeah, I don't know though, man. It's just. Something about it ain't right.
Can you imagine the frustration? Like, you touch these like dots and then you can't just figure out what they mean. Like, I would just be pissed. What the fuck, bro?
Someone told me today. My stepbrother Ty. He said that Stevie Wonder isn't blind, and I was like, okay, that one's kind of absurd.
Nah, you see some of the shit, like a mic stand fall. He'll be like playing the piano, he catches it. It's like, yo, what?
But like, I think I saw that, and I think it's kind of set up. I think that's like a whole like joke.
Yeah,
I know you can see like shadows to an extent. You can see like darker shades of like stuff from what I've been told.
Like how blind is he? Like we don't know.
Maybe he saw it, something grabbed it, but
like a lot of that shit like gets misconstrued with like actual shit that's going on. Like I don't get into like much of that shit. I'm like more into like the Federal Reserve printing money and loaning out interest. That's insane. Like I print something right here for free and say it's $100 and give it to both of you, but then you got to give me the $100 back on percentage.
Yeah, it's like, it's stupid. People are like, oh, if we're short on money in the United States, just print more. It's like, but that devalues our money then.
That's what they've been doing. That's why $100 is like 80 now.
Look me in reality. Look me in the eyes and tell me right now, it's not someone sitting there smoking a fat dart at the printing press right now, loading their pockets up with hundreds.
Oh yeah, well you ever see like those old like pictures of like guys in suits with cigars? Yeah, with Benjamins lit as lighting the cigar. That's all it is. They don't give a fuck.
There is a sniper lining up outside right now to get us when we walk out of here.
That's what everyone says when they talk to me. Like, I can't be talking to you. Like I like some of my friends like talk to me on like Signal and shit. They're like, I gotta be talking to you on encrypted because you go too crazy. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Snap your phone in half when you talk to me.
Put your shit in the microwave.
There's this guy on TikTok who got a combustion engine to run off steam yesterday, and everyone was in the comments saying it was nice knowing you.
Yeah,
nice knowing you. Isaiah showed me this one guy. He like built a whole like I forget what it is, some kind of like generator in his backyard.
Oh, the Dr. Parkinson.
Yeah, Dr. Parkinson. Yeah, he made like his pool into like a generator like, that conducts electricity, and he runs his whole house off of it. But then
he got shot 3 times in the back of the head. Called it suicide.
Yeah, he's gone now. Yeah.
No, this dude's actually like he's a special case. He's actually really smart. He does like a lot of.
Oh, he's a genius.
Shit.
Yeah, he's an engineer.
And he lives his entire life like he's in the 1920s. He has a 1920s car. He used to crank that shit in the front still.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. Do you think Kurt Cobain killed himself? I don't think so.
I don't know. I think it was like Courtney or Dave Grohl.
I think it was Courtney. Well, no way, it's Dave, man.
I don't know, bro. Foo Fighters like biggest band after that shit.
You think he sold his soul?
Hollywood. I think you gotta sell your soul and do a lot of weird shit to get into Hollywood and like the music industry. Like it's really fucking weird. Like
I definitely think it was Courtney. 100%. I tell everyone.
Yeah, I think it's Courtney or Dave Grohl.
Courtney's fucking evil.
Yeah, she was like his handler or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he had like so much heroin in his body that he couldn't possibly put a shotgun in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And to use his toe to like shoot himself. Like how coordinated can you be off of like that much like over the lethal limit of heroin?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Cocaine Bear, you ever hear that story?
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, the bear that ate like $3 million worth of cocaine and then went on a spree in the woods.
Yeah, it's gotta be the most unstoppable animal ever. The bear cocaine. Cocaine Bear, bear cocaine.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear, whatever.
Bear Grylls.
Wow. This got weird, man. This
There
got
was
fucking
something else.
weird.
There was like another conspiracy theory thing I had in the back of my mind, but then Cocaine Bear just came to me once you started talking about that. and I
Once
can't-
Cocaine Bear takes over, it's over.
EDM racehorse.
EDM racehorse. Call back. But I want to get into. So I love the stories that the guys from hardcore bands tell, and you guys have been around for a minute now.
Yeah.
So what are some like wild stories you guys have from show, tour, whatever? That you can say on this and not be convicted.
I mean, we all ate a bunch of mushrooms, and I brought my dab rig. I have like a Puffco like electronic dab, and we were just fucking. We all ate mushrooms and did dabs on the way to the show we played, and fucking it was pretty weird when we played the show because they're all like fucked up and shit. I mean, I don't know, like crazy stories. We're like so like spread out like what we do, so we're not like playing like shows so much like that we have so much crazy shit going on. Like we'll play like Jersey. We play Jersey a lot, like, but I don't know. I can't really think of anything like too crazy that would like
Fight broke out in
Yeah,
the pit
I mean,
or something like.
fights break out, but I always like tell people to stop or like stop playing. Like tell we don't support like fighting or shit because like I book shows and stuff, so I'm trying to like make sure there's no fighting at shows to make sure venues can fucking still go and host shows and shit. You know?
What's like your go-to call out to the crowd? Tell them to like pick the shit up. What do you say?
I just say like let's fucking go, like wake the fuck up, like
fucking go,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
like
Yeah.
I like.
I've heard some call-outs where it sounds like you're genuinely inciting a riot. Like
Dude,
you just told
my
him
God.
to go beat his ass.
So I went to the new venue, the Litter Box, with Isaiah the other day to check it out for reasons, and this one band came up there, and the guy was so fucking mad. He's like, it was towards the end of his set. He was like, "Give someone permanent fucking head trauma." I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, if that actually happened, there would be a huge problem, and that would actually not be fun.
Yeah.
because the show would be over.
That one show we saw, it was I think it was Chamber or whatever. He was like a whole fight that just broke out. He didn't stop for anything. He was like, "If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen." And then they just start going again.
Wait, no, I think that was I Am.
No, that was Chamber.
Oh, it was Chamber. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at House of
There's
Independence.
a fight broke out. He just
Yeah.
said, if you can't stand the heat,
I thought
get
you were
out the
talking about
kitchen.
Chamber 43, the fucking spot, but you're
Oh,
talking
no.
about Chamber.
I was
Band.
that spot, by the way. I've seen it.
This spot's dope. I mean, they closed it down.
Did they really?
Yeah,
What's Chamber 43?
It was a venue in a.
it was a record store, but that they did shows. Like they moved the records like out of the way, so we had like basically a space like
Oh, that's pretty cool.
this big, and then like a little bit in the back, and just records everywhere too. So
I feel like that's dangerous for like.
yeah, they spread it out good enough though, so like nothing
Yeah.
got fucked up.
I wouldn't be worried about danger. Be worried about
That spot was dope though. It sucks that it closed down. We played there. We got to play there 2 times. I booked Cruel Hand, Death Before Dishonor, Reaching Out, Broken Vow, and we played. Yeah.
There's this, like we're losing so many venues
Yeah.
at this point.
I'd
It's
be worried about
so
people
crazy.
stealing records, not worried about safety.
Nah, people are like, cause like
Just put 'em in their
there's someone
coats and
doing the
stuff.
door like right as you walk in, so someone would see. Like it's kind of hard to walk out
Yeah.
with
Big
records
cube.
and shit. Yeah.
Square.
What was I gonna say? You guys were supposed to play a show in Linden a while ago, right? Did that end up happening at a warehouse? I believe.
Oh yeah, that shit got canceled.
Really?
No, yeah, that shit got canceled, and then it moved to Chamber 43.
Oh,
and it
right,
was
right.
one of the last like shows at Chambers. That shit was dope. That was probably one of my favorite shows. We had a crazy reaction. It
Yeah.
was like pretty packed house too in there.
I used to live in not Chamber 43. I used to live in
You used to live in a record store?
I used to live in Linden. Oh, Chamber.
Was that it?
43.
You just used to live in Linden?
No.
It's just stating a fact.
I was gonna ask, where was this? Where's the warehouse at?
Warehouse is on was
I
it
live-
Allen? I think Allen Street.
It was by the toll plaza almost. It was in like a warehouse. So like that toll plaza coming off of Route 1, there's like a warehouse right there. You could see like the toll plaza.
I'm trying to think of where that's at because I know.
I think it was by Elizabeth Ave.
That would be a dope spot for like a fest because I think it was like I think the cap was like 1,000 or some shit.
Really?
Or, like it's big, so it was like dumb for a Threat Society show at the time, but like yeah, that would be a dope spot for like a fest or whatever. But I don't think they're like doing shit anymore. But yeah, we need like a Jersey Fest again, or like Jersey just be put on the map. Because if you look at all the tours, unless it's going to Starland or House of Independence, no one's coming here. Besides for like maybe some are like smaller hardcore bands will come here sometimes, but like for the most part, like it's either Philly and Brooklyn are the two stops that people are jumping across. We're like the monkey in the middle of those two places, which kind of sucks.
Who is like the Metallica of hardcore? Like who's like that like top dog?
Right now, or
like the pioneer? Like who is like the OG hardcore
band? OG hardcore?
Yeah, I don't know much about hardcore. I just got into
Front.
It. Yeah?
I mean, people say Bad Brains, I guess. Like, I like Bad Brains, but I think, like, Agnostic Front, Cro-Mags, Sick of It All, Murphy's Law, all those bands are, like, the nucleus of, like, what hardcore is and what it is today. Yeah. And what every band, like... If you listen to basically every band, they all steal riffs from Agnostic Front, Sick of It All, Cro-Mags. Like, for the most part, like parts, riffs, like you'll hear that in every band you listen to. If you listen to all the Agnostic Front, Sick of It All, Cro-Mags, Murphy's Law records.
How do you feel about like the modern day hardcore bands, like that have like the touch of like the metalcore in them, like the Kublai Khan, Knock Loose? It's
weird because like. Those bands that you just mentioned are like bringing back like the old school like early 2000 like metalcore shit, like Unearth, Killswitch Engage, like that those older style of metalcore bands, and they're like incorporating it with newer style hardcore, which is kind of cool, like Vane and like Kublai Khan, IM, like those bands. They're like mixing in.
That's that's my shit right now. Yeah. I love that more than anything, and like. It's introducing me to like the older hardcore, which I wasn't a fan of like 2 years ago, and now I'm starting to get into it a little bit. So
there's always been like not a divide, but like a separation of like metalcore and like hardcore, because it's different styles of music. Basically, it all gets lumped into the same like general genre of music, but it's all different styles. Like I don't if that makes sense.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's less of like a genre divide nowadays though.
Yeah.
Because like, who is it? Fucking like Wage War. They're big metalcore band and they're bringing like Chamber on tour with them. And I was like, that's kind of weird. You know, I just saw Chamber with Kublai Khan. It's like, so it's weird. And they have someone else coming on with them, like Gideon. They don't really Gideon's like again like that hardcore with metalcore in it. So that's like I guess the new thing right now.
Yeah,
they don't really fit into like I don't think they fit into that category with Kublai Khan either, to be honest.
Who?
Chamber. I feel like they're kind of versatile when it comes to their genre.
Why are you talking so low?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking so low. No clue.
Never. But I get what you mean. It's kind of different. Again, like I'm new into like hardcore. That's why I'm trying to like incorporate it into the podcast more. Yeah. Hear more about it and like understand it, because like I didn't listen to any type of hardcore no matter what like 2 years ago at all.
Yeah. So
I was big metalcore and deathcore. That was it. So this is all new to me.
I like all that shit too. I like 6 Feet Under's like death metal, like kings right there. Mm-hmm. Like that shit is War is Coming, 6 Feet Under, one of the hardest songs you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
I saw 200 Stab Wounds. They're cool. Yeah, we got metal parts too. Like our guitar player Mike, he's like super into metalcore, so he incorporates a lot of that shit. And then our guitar player Mark, he's more like he's into metalcore too, but me and him are more like general like hardcore like music. And then Steve, our drummer, he's like more of like a punk dude.
Okay.
And then our bass player Eric, he used to be in a metalcore band called Nagamati. They were like the OG like kings of like local metalcore. Like check them out. That shit is fucking some dope ass metalcore.
You guys had Hate 5-6 do a couple.
Yeah, Sonny. Shout out Sonny. Sonny's a good ass dude.
Like that guy is a legend.
Yeah.
Like I want to get him on this podcast so bad, just because like I feel like I can like ask so many questions about like the stuff he does, because like he is like the goat of what he does right now with videography.
He's been doing that shit. I've been going to shows like I'm about to be 35 in a couple of weeks. I've been going to shows for mad long, and he's always been doing his thing, just keep upgrading his cameras and all. You can see in the quality of the sound and the video and the production of everything getting better and better as he goes on.
Who Cole Bennett is? Would you say he's the Cole Bennett of?
Who's Cole Bennett?
Another like world-renowned videographer, I guess you could say, in like the rap scene.
Never heard of him. I don't listen to rap.
I know, but I'm saying, okay, so you can't really compare the two of them.
Yeah.
He good? He shoots good video?
He shoot the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He just did like Vane's set at that one festival in Florida.
FYA, yeah.
Yeah, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, he did E-Town too. E-Town, shout out E-Town.
Yeah, that festival looked absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That looked like it was like a gym too,
Yeah.
auditorium, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it looked like a big ass conference room with like a play stage.
Yeah, like a
high
Best
school
Western.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best Western.
Yeah, it looked crazy. Like I would love to go to something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna go, but like, I got into some shit, so I couldn't fucking go. But yeah, maybe next year. I definitely want to play that shit. Definitely trying to play more shows this year, tour off this record. So it's not just like sitting on the shelf collecting dust and no one like really knowing about it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, fucking voice
I
rack,
heard
dude. I think I just hit puberty. You definitely want to promote that shit. I feel like promoting nowadays is so hard. And like again, like I don't know shit about anything when it comes to music right now. Like I'm still brand new into it, but there's not much you can do anymore unless you have like money to promote on Instagram or on anything. Like everything is just like money nowadays. It's not off of the talent.
Yeah.
Because a lot of bands I listen to have so much talent but no recognition, and then bands I listen to that suck and have too much recognition.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that shit going on. There's like gatekeeping and shit and political bullshit that goes on with everything. But like, I don't know. I guess that's why people are getting like managers and booking agents and shit. We don't have that, but I understand why people do get it because we've been a band for like 8 years. Like, yeah, people know who we are, but we haven't really like done much. You know, we've played. I think the furthest we gone was Cleveland, and we've played out of state before. We played PA, we played Brooklyn, Manhattan. We played out, but definitely trying to play out more, get across different states on the country.
What state so far has like the best like crowds?
Definitely Jersey's.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Brooklyn's got a decent crowd too. I mean, I'd say Jersey though. Like Jersey's like it's like a hidden gem that like.
What defines the tri-state area? Like
The 3 states of New York, New Jersey, and PA.
okay.
Connecticut, Long Island.
Tri-state.
No, but he just said Connecticut, Long Island. There's more than that.
Well, Long Island.
Yeah,
New
like
York.
it's like the general like Northeast, I would say, like tri-state,
Yeah,
but it's
anywhere
mostly like New York, New Jersey, like Long
anywhere you
Island.
could drive within a radius of like here of like 3 hours.
Yeah, Philly probably is like the tri-state area.
You drive like you could get to
You can get to like Maryland in 3 hours.
Yeah.
to more than Maryland in 3 hours.
No, I don't think so. You couldn't get past Maryland in 3 hours.
Easily could.
No, where?
The
Nah,
next-
you're
the
not.
next state.
Nah, maybe Washington if you're fucking booking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zero
I'm booking,
traffic.
like,
You'd have
Booking
zero
it.
traffic doing like 100. You could probably get to Washington in under 3 hours,
Yeah.
but probably not.
Good luck. Don't try it. You're right there.
Yeah. I don't want to drive that far. I'm not going to try that.
Anyway. What's your band been up to lately? What are you guys doing?
We're just like chilling now because there's fucking shit's still weird with everything. Like shows like even bands I've been talking to that are like on the road, they're like everything's hit or miss. Like one show will be good, one show will be bad, one show will be okay. You know, like so. I'm just trying to wait to see when everything's gonna be like semi-normal because it seems like at this point that nothing's ever gonna be normal again. But
Yeah.
hopefully in the spring, late spring, in the summer, we could do at least a couple of weekends and then like a week or two going. I want to go to Texas. That's like a main goal this year to do, and obviously like Cali and shit. But that's a little like more out of reach because
Well, Cali has like a crazy hardcore scene, don't
Oh
they?
yeah, for sure. Well, that's why I want to go because like all those bands are killing it out there. Like videos I see at Cali, I'm like, damn, this shit is fucking. They're no joke right now.
If I'm not mistaken, I think was it Detroit? Do they have a hardcore scene?
Yeah, Detroit has a hardcore scene.
And Chicago does.
Yeah, Chicago.
I don't know anywhere south that has a scene. I don't know, like Florida.
Florida, 3 Knee Deep. They're down in Florida. I don't really know. Like shout out Kids Like Us. Like Kids Like Us was from Florida. Rhythm of Fear, I think is from Florida. Shout out Rhythm of Fear. Yeah, that's about all I really know from Florida.
Yeah, band I just started listening to. Year of the Knife. They're really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
They're sick. They're from around here.
They're
though,
from
right?
Philly, I think.
Yeah, they're sick. Super
what's
cool
the
name too. Year of the Knife.
Year of the Knife, yeah.
Super cool. I love hardcore band names. They're so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're dope.
Creative because like they're just pissed off. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what sounds menacing? You know, how do I intimidate someone? I'm a fucking threat to society, motherfucker. Yeah.
Or with a knife, that's intimidating.
What?
I said or a knife, that's intimidating, I guess. Since you are the knife now.
Yeah. What else? What? I have so many hardcore questions just because like I had no one to answer it, but now I have you here. Let's see.
What you started listening to metal, I guess? Or
Yeah. So it was like hard rock into metal, and like metal has like taken my life over. Like I was in a metalcore band, but I left. Now I'm in like the Knock Loose style band where it's
Yeah.
like
You
this.
still cool with that band?
I cannot say that on this podcast.
I was about to start cooking them one by one.
Yeah.
It's funny.
No, I don't want to get controversial. But
It's nothing to do with you, Chris. Just me, because I feel like it. 'Cause it's
I don't
funny.
want to be that asshole though, you know. I like
shit.
to like see myself as a nice guy. Everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta have a little controversy in your podcast, man. Get someone on, like fucking rip into them." I'm like, "Why the fuck would I do that?" Like, I want my guests to feel welcome and want to come back. But yeah, so no controversy.
No controversy.
Controversy. Fuck, I can't speak today, man. But yeah. Anyway, I was in a metalcore band. Now I'm in that type of band that's like the touch of metalcore, hardcore, even a touch of fucking deathcore in it and
Yeah.
stuff. That kind of stuff, and it's much more fun to play.
Yeah.
It's less complicated. I feel like it's more passion driven. So you're not looking to like get huge and like live off it, which of course would be great.
Does this one band allow you creative freedoms and allow you input on the band like a band should?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna get a fucking DM later. I'm gonna have you fucking check my DMs for the next week.
That's all I gotta say.
You're a fucking dick. But anyway, yeah, like it's just like writing this style of music where it's just like I'm just gonna like backtrack on it. It's just more fun.
Yeah.
I find it, it's less complicated because like you're just playing out of emotion at that point. You can talk about real world shit, not like, oh my god, my girlfriend left me. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
So it's
Is
like,
that what
it's
the
more
last
like,
one did?
like fuck her, man. Like take the other way. But wait, what?
Is that what the last one did, or is that what you're saying? You're done. All right, I'm done. No more.
You done? You're finally done?
You said that one, not me. You said that one.
And no, that's not.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna change the subject now. What do you think is your angriest lyric that you've put on a record or song?
I say a lot of fucking.
Just a lot. You say a lot of angry shit.
I say a lot of far out like angry shit. Like we used to play a song off Ground Zero called "Merchants of Death," and I would start off the song by saying this song's about invading Iraq and Afghanistan for oil and opium, and people would. Like, people would kind of be like, yo, what the fuck did this dude just say? Like, I would see, like, people's face, like, they'd, like, look, like, at their friend and be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I say some pretty, like, wild shit, but, like, I'm saying, like, real deal shit, too, you know? Like, just to, like, get, like, drip feed it into people's subconscious so maybe they'll fucking, like, oh, shit, what is this dude talking about, you know? Like,
Yeah. So let me look this up. And then they read into it finally.
I mean, a lot of the shit that they're going to look up's like all scrubbed now, too, because fucking Google censors shit, YouTube censors shit. All these fucking platforms are censoring shit so
The
people
CIA
can't.
let out like a huge like list of documents on on Area 51, but all of, like half the shit is like literally blacklisted.
Yeah, yeah,
It's black
it's-
lines.
Why would they
got
give
the-
out information like that though? Like, why would you
That's
trust
the thing. They don't.
the CIA
They don't give
to
out
give
that
you the information? You know,
It's like they want to like information overload everyone. They want so much shit going on that you don't know what to think and feel.
yeah, like, oh, here's 13,000 pages about Area 51. Who the fuck's gonna read that?
and then the next day they'll be like, oh, North Korea just launched another missile.
And then, like,
a
your head
week
turns
later
the
they'll
other
be
way.
like, oh, Russia cyber attacked some fucking system in America, and then they'll be, oh, COVID, another COVID case is happening. You know, it's just like constant shit thrown at you for you to be like in constant confusion of being like, oh, what the fuck should I think? What's going on? And then you start forgetting shit that is actually happening because so much shit's getting thrown at you that you don't know what's real or fake anymore because you've heard 12 different stories in the span of a week.
Yeah, like I find myself as like an optimist because like I hate negativity so much. Like people who just live their lives saying like, oh, today's gonna suck just cause. I hate that so much.
That shit's bad annoying.
There's a few people in my life, and like whoever's listening to this knows them, knows what I'm talking about. They're so fucking negative all the time. It is so annoying, and I just want to stop talking to them.
If I wake up in the morning and it's 15 degrees out and I gotta walk to that car and sit in that bitch for 10 minutes,
But is that gonna ruin your
saying
entire
it.
day? Is that gonna ruin your whole day?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna ruin my day.
Exactly. So if you wake up saying, "Oh, today's gonna suck,"
It's gonna suck.
yeah, of course. Like if you just think like on the good side of things, sometimes maybe good things will happen. For like,
No, but I'll definitely like say verbally out loud, "Damn, this sucks ass."
yeah,
Like,
because
in
it
the
sucks
morning,
in the moment.
In
Yeah,
the morning, but then I'll be good.
like you can go through sucky things, but that's not gonna like ruin your whole day. Well, depends.
I see a lot of that shit. Motherfuckers don't know they don't know real problems. They're just like, oh, this sucks. But it's like, yo,
Yeah.
a lot of shit sucks. That's way worse than what like.
Yeah,
there's
and
kids
people-
eating dirt in other countries. Like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
and people get
up.
mad over stupid shit, like over the worst things. Like I saw someone was really pissed off
You
because
can't go into too much detail. You're gonna
no, I'm not. I saw this, so I'm not gonna say who or what, but they were like, oh, they deactivated my TikTok because I called someone a racial slur. It's like, yeah,
What sort of fucking-
Yeah.
you called someone a racial slur. What do you expect? Did you expect any less?
Yeah,
Like there should be actually more happening to you than just your TikTok getting deactivated. But yeah, like I fucking hate people, dude.
yeah. Me
Like
too.
I love people, but I hate.
but
people.
I hate people. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the same.
I love the people that I love.
Yeah. There's a lot of NPCs walking around.
Yeah.
There's this one video and this guy, he's like, it's in a different language. I don't know what he says exactly, but he's like, what is the solution for such stupidity? Beatings?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I really want to just like crack people, like for being dumb.
I don't get how like one person could be so stupid, like especially while driving. That's where I see. It
Oh
the
my
most.
god, dude! Driving, like, I will go nuts. Like, I'll be like, yo, what the? I'll just be like driving nice and be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'll like look at them like I'm gonna like, yo, pull over. Like, how are you this dumb?
And the people who drive bad always look stupid.
Yeah.
Like they always have like their mouth open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that?
Yeah. Or like their chest against the wheel or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, they're
Like
all
why are you
pressed
so
up.
close, dude? Go like back
Go
up.
They want
take
to
a
feel the
fucking walk.
airbag. They want to feel the airbag, make sure it's there to keep them safe.
They want the airbag to go through their chest.
Yeah, they
Out
want
the
to
other
get blown
side.
back into the seat.
They want that they want that reassurance that the airbag is in the wheel. I want to make sure it's
Yeah.
there. I can feel it.
Yeah, and I hate when people turn slow. That is
Oh,
probably my
yeah.
number one biggest thing is when you're making a right on green too, and
Yeah.
you're just going slow. You're going nice and slow. Make sure you make the right 90-degree angle. Fucking do it. Just take
Yeah,
the turn.
People suck.
I'm gonna write a song about people who can't turn. Yeah.
I like how the right lane's now the left lane because no one knows how to drive anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll just fly in the right lane now because everyone's driving slow in the left lane.
Yeah, like when I was younger, like I always knew everyone who got in the left lane was like flying down the
Yeah.
parkway. It's the opposite now. You can't sit in the
Yeah.
left lane. You have to go around.
People are idiots. And wearing fucking masks in the car by themselves. Like, I'm like, yo, are you
Yeah.
fucking...
You're not even supposed to be in the left lane by your you're not supposed to consistently drive in the left lane. So people that take the left lane are literally taking the passing lane. So you have no
Yeah.
choice but to pass from the right.
Yeah, that's what's happening now. So it's just like everyone's jammed up and causing traffic everywhere. It's fucking...
I once
dumb.
got pulled over for driving the left lane on the turnpike, empty. It was like 7 a.m. I was going to like pick up my dog because I was getting a new dog, and I got pulled over for doing 9 over the speed limit on the turnpike in the left lane.
Were you in a carpool lane?
No, he said it was passing lane.
Oh.
So, I mean, I thought it was kind of stupid just because the highway was the turnpike was so empty.
Yeah, it's just
if I ever drive
cop.
if I ever drive past like a traffic stop, and you know they have that rule where you can't pass in the right lane. If I ever drive past a traffic stop and there's literally nowhere for me to go because there's so many there's a car blocking me, and they try to give me a ticket for that, I'm not stopping. I'm running because that's bullshit.
You want to bet?
Bullshit. I'm running.
This is recorded, right?
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
I've seen it's happened so many times where I get on the parkway and someone's being pulled over. And there's nowhere for me to go, and there's 2 cops, and there's the one right there waiting to get someone when they pass by, but there's nowhere for you to go because there's no time to move. And I'm waiting for the one time they do catch me with that and they give me a ticket. I'm not stopping.
I'm gonna have you start writing lyrics for my band.
Huh?
I'm gonna have you start writing lyrics for my band.
What type
just whatever you're pissed off about, man. Just write lyrics, send them to me.
I can write you a whole album based off the NJ Parkway.
Yeah.
And all my experiences of people just merging with no signal or they, when you get to the toll and there's all the easy pass lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it happens almost every day where people will get to the cash lane and they're like, "Oh shit, this is too long. I have easy pass. Let me just swerve."
Oh my god, yeah.
And go into cut right in front
8 lanes of traffic. I'll go now. Yeah.
People are fucking dumb, man.
People fucking suck. It gets me so flustered. Such little things get me so mad. And big things don't get me mad.
Yeah,
it's so weird. Just little things just piss me off so much. It's when people have a stupid face while driving. That's probably I hate that so much, dude. Fuck, god damn it, son of a bitch.
I saw some dude crashed into a power line right by my house coming home late last night, and they were still fixing that shit when I was coming here. That car was fucked up. I don't even know how because it was the southbound side of Route 1, but his car was the other way and through the fucking power line.
Damn.
I get stupid disrespectful whenever I'm in traffic, and then we get to the front of the traffic just to find out that it's an accident in the far left lane. All the cars on the right side
just
are stopping.
rubbernecking.
They're just watching.
I get fucking ignorant. I start cursing out random people. They can't even hear me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Just screaming in your car by yourself.
It's crazy because you're usually a calm guy and you're quiet, but when you get mad, you get fucking mad.
Oh, me too. That's how I am. I'll fucking go off. I'm usually calm, collective, but when I'm pissed, I'm fucking.
You just gotta let it out.
Fire.
When I get mad now, and this is a thing I do in the last year now, I don't even get mad and start yelling. I just start laughing. I'm like, wow, you're fucking stupid. You're genuinely fucking stupid. I'll argue with someone.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you really mad over that? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Happens to my mom a lot, not gonna lie. Mom, are you really fucking mad at that? Seriously? I didn't take out the garbage, so you're calling me these names? Seriously? But yeah, I'll take my mom issues, other places. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. I have problems. I have issues.
You're talking about the Parkway, okay?
Yeah. I use this in my therapy session. Couldn't afford it, so I started a podcast.
What are we even? Let's get back to.
Let's go to music.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's get back to music and start talking about conspiracy theories on the Parkway and mommy issues.
Yeah, conspiracy. Apple Maps has a deal with gas companies to take you longer ways.
It's true.
Boom.
I think.
True.
I think.
If you know roads and shit, and you type in a thing, if you take the back road, it'll cut off a minute or two. Mm-hmm. But they're just giving you the general routes. They don't know back roads.
I think Apple Maps intentionally gives you. If you say no tolls, it intentionally will give you tolls sometimes.
I've been fucked over so many times like that.
That shit works for me.
I got a $200 ticket one time because Apple Maps told me to go through the toll. And
you didn't have an easy pass?
I didn't have easy pass. And it was like, nah, you're good. Keep going. And I get home and they're like, boom, these are your plates. Boom, this is your car. Boom, this is your VIN number. I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, $200.
What's a conspiracy that not many people know about but should know about?
That NASA's lying to you about space.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like what though?
It's really a cardboard cutout.
I don't think we went to the moon, so they're lying about that.
You think we went to the moon?
No.
Genuinely?
Generally.
It is stop motion. Someone's like, I watched the video or
Who
something.
took the pictures of the dudes on the moon? How did Nixon call up to the moon on a fucking landline?
I'm pretty sure there's a video. The guy who like made the video of the moon landing. He confirms that this was a stop motion video or something.
If you watch the videos of the astronaut shit,
As long as it doesn't get unplugged, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
if you watch the videos of the moon landing, they'll be like walking and then they'll fall on their like face and they'll straight up like it looks like a harness pulls them up because they just like get up like that, like in a way that you wouldn't get up.
I thought it was
like if you
clay
fall
or something.
down, you're not jumping up like that. It's impossible unless you're like a fucking ninja and you're like, what? Like you just jump up.
Yeah.
You're like some gymnastics like person. Like it's.
I see. Like that's one of those things. Like I would have to look into it more because like, and like I think it's okay to like disagree with people. I think like.
Yeah, I always
You
say
know,
I don't want you to think like me. I just want you to fucking think. Like that's what I always
Yeah,
say. I say
yeah.
that at
Like I would have to
shows,
look into it. Like right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't believe in that completely. If I look into it, my opinion might change.
Look it up.
Try and find bubbles in space. There's videos from the China space station, the Russia space station, the U.S. space station. All have little. You gotta look for them. They have little bubbles coming up. And it's like, how are there bubbles in space? There wouldn't be bubbles in space, but there would be bubbles in a pool, which they have a 150-foot tank.
Yeah, they're training. Yeah.
Where they train it. Yeah, there was a guy on Rogan who actually like talks about it, and they lift you up with a crane and dunk you into the water, so you stay under there and you work on like you're like doing that. But they have so much money that they could just edit in whatever they're doing in the pool to make it look like they're fucking in space, you know?
Yeah, like 100% look it up because like, you know,
watch some of the videos of them in space. They'll like fall down, or you can see like a harness, like a guy will like grab his harness and like pick them up because they have no gravity airplanes that they could go into that you go up to a certain altitude.
I seen that. Those are pretty cool actually. They dip and they go back up,
and then they look like they're in space. You know, like
Yeah.
if you were filming them in there, like while they're floating, you could just use a green screen and fucking make it look like they're in space.
So do you think we ever went to the moon? Ever?
No,
Not even once?
no.
Okay.
You,
Oh.
you
I'll definitely look into it. Like I'm not saying you're crazy or
look
anything.
up pictures of the first fucking. It's a Folgers coffee can, basically. Like, how the fuck did they get to space with this spacecraft?
Yeah.
When they did, and like I said, how is Nixon calling up to them from a fucking landline phone? I don't get service in a basement with a fucking iPhone 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy's calling up to space on a fucking landline.
I want telephone wires. I want 30 of them. I want them all the way to space.
Yeah, like right, you know, like. That was pretty good Nixon.
Right?
But like,
that
yo,
one-
it's true. Like the same shit with like the 9/11 shit when they were like, oh, people were calling their family when, oh, we're getting hijacked. No, you're not. Have you been in a plane recently? You can't.
That is
call
something
someone.
I thought was weird.
How
Like,
are you try and make a phone call next time you're on a plane? You can. So how are they doing that 20 years ago? You know, like. Fucking, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, someone could say the counter argument, oh, they were low because they were going for a building.
Nah, like they were 30,000 feet in the air, whatever flight is when they were getting hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they called. Oh, we're getting hijacked. They weren't like calling them when they were like low altitude.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
what someone could say.
No, that's
So
fine.
yeah.
I'm all for people counter arguing or
Yeah.
asking
Which is like
questions,
such a weird thing now. You can't like have a discussion without like someone getting pissed off. You can't disagree with someone.
Yeah, most people be like, "No, you're wrong."
Yeah,
Like, no,
it's like,
space
nah,
is fake.
fuck you, yeah.
Space is fake. You're an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
No, I know what I'm saying is polarizing, so I know people are gonna think I'm crazy or they're gonna not believe what I'm saying. But
Definitely know a few people who will not let you argue with them. They'll tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
oh yeah, we all know people
You're
like that.
wrong. You're wrong.
We
That's
all
it,
know
yeah.
people like that, but it's just like if you want to live your life like that, fine, be my guest. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
be,
like,
be
you
ignorant
don't
and
listen to anything.
closed-minded. Live in your box of whatever you want to put yourself into, the category of that box that you're in. Stay there.
Yeah,
man.
like me personally, over the last probably 3 or 4 years, I've gone to like non-religious at all. I used to go to Catholic school and church, CCD, all that stuff, and I've lived all through it. And I'm like, at this point, I'm not religious. I don't believe in God anymore. I think there might be something else out there, but I don't think it's Christian God, at least.
That reminds me of what I was going to talk about. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. There's a guy in Oregon who they allowed him to take a picture on his driver's license with a colander on his head.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Church of the Immortal Lobster?
No.
So lobsters are technically immortal because they keep molting and molting. They can never die unless killed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're keeping this lobster alive for as long as they possibly can, until they see how long it takes for a lobster to actually die. And there's a whole church about it. They worship this lobster.
It's still alive?
Yeah.
I thought they were just
What is it called? The Church of the Living Lobster?
Immortal Lobster or something like that.
Immortal Lobster?
Yeah, me and my one friend want to figure out where it is so we can go kill the lobster and eat it.
God.
Yeah,
bring it to Red Lobster.
They
do
would
it for you.
crucify you. Like they'd probably do some things to you. Like you killed their savior.
It's probably like under like some crazy security.
Yeah.
But dude, I would be like the devil in a religion. You know how awesome that is?
They do some things to you, man.
Like I killed their Messiah.
Yeah, they'd fuck you up. You killed their lobster.
Yeah, religion. I think people get religion and like believing in God misconstrued because I know I did for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's two separate entities. I think the religion's all a control system, like to get people scared and to live their life in a way that they're being told to by God.
Yeah, like having the fear of God.
Yeah, like I think God's real, but I think the Bible. I think a lot of the stuff in the Bible's true, and I think a lot of the stuff in the Bible's false. Just like everything, like I think there's two sides to every story. So I think like a lot of that shit in there is real, and a lot of shit in there isn't real. And a lot of it's for control and money, which is everything, like look at COVID, look at what they did with 9/11, look at what I brought up the space being fake shit because you asked me what's the craziest shit I think, and that's one up there among other things, but it's all control. They're doing that for control and money. NASA gets $53 million a day. Think about getting $53 million once, let alone a day.
Yeah, that's literally the lottery.
Yeah, you're getting $53 million per day to go to space, but we haven't been to the moon. And like, when's the last time we've been to the moon?
But healthcare isn't universal.
And healthcare, yeah, they're worried about space. We live in a fucking little dot of land surrounded by water that we don't know about. We're on a water planet. We're on like water,
and we know less about the water.
Yeah, we're in a little island that just didn't happen to get swallowed up by the water yet, but we're worried about leaving this place and going to space.
Well, yeah, it's because we're destroying this planet, so we're like, I gotta find another one.
Yeah, it's like Elysium, that fucking Matt Damon movie where they all the elites went to space and they fucked up.
Oh yeah.
They live in like utopia.
Or like Interstellar.
Maybe it was Interstellar.
Well, no, Interstellar is the one where they're looking for the other planet. The one with Matt Damon, you're right.
It's Elysium. All right,
yeah, but the one with Interstellar is where the planet's dying, all the crops are dying, and everything. So they have to find another.
That one.
You ever see Interstellar?
Nah.
Top 5 movie I've ever seen in my entire life with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
Matt Damon's actually in it too.
Oh, word, yeah. I'm definitely thinking of Elysium then.
Yeah, but Interstellar is a top 5 movie. It's long, so I hope we have 3 hours. But
yeah, I can't.
It is fucking
I have
insane.
like ADHD, so I can't like.
I can't sit still, but when I see a good movie, I'm like, wow. Yeah. I love movies so much.
I like get through like half a movie and I'll be like, I gotta watch something else or come back to this.
The Kubrick movie about space or something.
The what?
Oh, Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, the 2001 A Space Odyssey.
2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
They say that he's the one who filmed space. Like
I've
I've
never seen the movie. I just seen the one scene.
Watch Eyes Wide Shut. What he did. That's like Eyes Wide Shut is basically like what like I'm describing of like the power structure is. It's just like these weird evil people that meet up in like a resort mansion, like kind of like Bohemian Grove back in the day. Like it's just like these weird like evil people meeting up and doing weird like
I saw a video like that.
Cults and shit, and like it's weird, man. Watch Eyes Wide Shut. It's fucking dark. It's a really strange movie, but it's like, yo, this is how I feel like politicians and elites are doing. Like, It's like Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
What's
Yeah.
that movie you told me about some fucking lighthouse or something?
Oh, The Lighthouse?
Yeah, what's that movie about?
Dude, I it's hard to explain. You just have to watch it. Do you believe there's a rover on Mars?
Yeah, it uses zip ties.
I think Mars is fucking YouTube under Photoshop. Like some fucking
Yeah.
middle, like rocky fucking little flat area of land, and they just look like, oh, we're on Mars, you know? If you look at pictures of, I think it's Utah, or it's one of those, like, middle of America states. I forget which one it was, but they're like, here, if you look, this is this area, and this is Mars, but this is with a Photoshop, like, edited tint and, like, worked up. And it was basically, like, the same pictures.
Mm-hmm. So, and just a question: you don't believe we've done anything with other planets, moon, space?
No.
Like,
I
what about
think we've only been
what
in
about
lower orbit.
so like International Space Station?
International Space Station, I don't think is real. They said
But
they're
you can see it
crashing
flying.
that. They said they're crashing that into the Pacific Ocean 2031 too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you can see it like through a telescope.
you've seen it through a telescope.
I've seen it once. I have this app on my phone, and it shows you like what planets are in the sky, what stars and stuff, and it shows the space station go over, and you can actually see it on a clear day. I saw it one time over my house.
Could be a what do they call it? There's shit on like balloons, like satellites on balloons. It could
Like
be that.
those weather balloon type
yeah,
things?
like a weather balloon like thing. I'm not like it's a little like tinny, but it's, if you look into all the shit that they've done, it's fucking weird, man. Like, I'm not saying one way or another, but like these are my beliefs of what I
No, I get you. Yeah, and like sometimes you have to have like the tough conversation
yeah.
that like no one wants to have because like they're scared of offending other people or stuff. But it's just it's just I want to hear what you believe in.
I don't give
and-
a fuck who I offend, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
the shit I do and post in this band and shit, like, I don't give a fuck.
freedom of speech.
I always say, like, that it's probably hurt us in some ways, like, because I'm sure, like, people who book shows and shit, they're, like, a little weird, like, oh, man, what's this fucking guy gonna say if we book his band? But it's, like, that's what, like, hardcore and shit was all about. Like, with all those bands I mentioned before, if you listen and read to the lyrics of those songs, like, they're all about, like, standing up to fucking oppression, racism.
Yeah, isn't that what
government
hardcore was all
overreach,
about? Was like
war, all
anarchy?
this shit. Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like now there's punk shows, wear a mask and bring a vax. What the fuck kind of draconian dystopia am I fucking living in that I have to go to a punk show and someone's telling me to wear a fucking mask and show a vaccine card? Like, go fuck yourself. I won't go to your show.
It's like it's a trick the whole time. It's if you actually bring a mask and a vax card, they kick you out.
Yeah. Dude, I went to a show and they fucking kicked me out. They go, do you have a mask? I said, no. And they go, do you have one in your car? I said, no. And they go, you can't come in here. I was like, all right. Like, I was about to, like, go off, but, like, my homies were there and shit. So I was just like, I'm going to go outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this L. And then, like, I ended up going in anyway because I had, like, some friends there. But it's just, like, that shit isn't punk. You know, like, go, like I said, listen to those bands, read those lyrics. All those bands now, if you post, like, John Joseph, he doesn't support any of this shit. Like, all these bands, they don't support any of this shit that's going on with, like, masks and mandates and shit because they wrote songs that are against oppression. You know?
Yeah, I think everything is too political now. Like who you're friends with and stuff now depends on your political beliefs and everything, which I think sucks personally. Like me and my girlfriend, we both believe in separate things, but we don't let it affect our relationship.
Yeah.
Which is how it should be. You know, it's like you believe in one thing, I believe in another thing. Okay, whatever, cool.
My friend and his wife's vaccinated, he's not. They didn't get a divorce, you know.
Yeah.
They're still living together. They
It's
love
your
each
personal
other.
belief.
Yeah,
whatever you want to
gives
do.
a shit. It's everyone's got to be like, oh, it's team mentality, it's herd mentality. It's like, oh, if you don't like the Giants, then you're a Cowboys fan. If you don't like the Cowboys, then you're a Giants fan, and we can't coexist because we hate each other because we're rivals. That's what it is with like whatever belief system you have. Like Republican or Democrat, oh, you like fucking the Republicans, fuck you, and then vice versa. when they both suck and they're both controlled by the same people anyway, so they're playing everyone out.
I hear you. This is honestly probably our most like deep conversation we've ever had.
Say mouth-watering conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it gets me going, bro. It's juicy.
You said something with an M and then you stopped and then you went to the D. I was like,
yeah, I have a problem talking today.
Mouth-watering.
It happens.
Yeah, but it's like our like deepest conversation we've ever had. Like, I like when we don't have to talk about music the whole time, where we just talk with artists about anything.
Yeah.
That's like the whole point of this podcast, is just to talk to an artist and hear who they are. You know, of course, like as a musician, but outside of that as well.
Yeah.
So
well, all the shit is like basically like what I said. It's like in the music and shit. Like there's a lyric sheet in there. You can read the fucking lyrics. It's all like fucking trying to expose what's going on that people are not hidden from, but they're like distracted from. There's a lot of distractions. Like there's fucking 12 different streaming platforms for you to watch thousands of TV shows and movies all the time. You got your phone with fucking 4 apps that you're constantly switching back and forth from.
Yeah.
People got jobs, people got family, people got dogs, cats, you know? And then when shit comes down to this, they're like, oh, I don't want to talk. They don't want to like talk about it, or they get weird because they're distracted by other shit, or they're just like, oh, I don't have time for this shit, you know? So I'm trying to like make people have time for this shit and fucking see what's going on, because we're paying $3.50 for a gallon of gas right now. This shit's gonna hit the fan eventually. Like, I was alive in 2008 when the fucking economy crashed. This shit's about to crash, because like, how much longer can you? $2 tolls, $3.50 gas per
Yeah,
gallon.
I just saw tolls went back, you know, up like, again to $2. They were, what were they?
Car insurance is going up because everyone in New Jersey's in a pool system. So that guy who crashed into the fucking power line is going to make all 3 of our insurance go up, because we're in a collective pool of insurance.
Yeah, it was weird about that. So I've gotten into a bunch of car accidents, but not a single one of them out of all my car accidents have been my fault. I've always had my
There's no
damages
at fault
paid for.
in New Jersey too. It's all a scam.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, your car is at risk of accidents because of how many times you've been hit, so your insurance is going to go up." I was like, "What? How does that make sense? None of them are my fault. Why would mine go up?"
Is that risk of an accident? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I'm prone to accidents. It's like, but I'm not.
Oh, you're in the risk category driver, I guess. So they raise your insurance rate.
Yeah, but not a single one time has it been at fault.
It's because of the no at fault. It's so the insurance company and the DMV win. It's like the rigged system. Like, if you two guys get into a car accident, I'm getting paid by both of you guys now. You know, instead of just you if you crash into him.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, any opportunity any company gets to take your money, they will.
Yeah. Multinational conglomerates, big pharma, military industrial complex, and the banks. Those are like the heads of the snake that's controlling everything.
Hydra.
The Hydra, yeah.
Yeah. Hail Hydra. But we gotta start wrapping this up. But dude, I appreciate it, man. This has been fun, dude. You're welcome back anytime to talk about some hot takes and stuff.
Yeah, let me know.
Is there anything you wanted to like leave off on? Shout outs?
Shout out Illusion of Freedom. It's been out for like 2 months now. Yeah. So on Red, it's on Harm Reduction Records. There's only 250 made for the first pressing, so check that out. Pick one up at a show. I'm gonna set up a merch store eventually. We're not like a merch band like all these other bands that just like constantly throw out merch and shit. But yeah, check the record out. We have a show in March that's not announced yet. It's gonna be at Litterbox in Elizabeth. Follow us on Instagram, Threat to Society, HC. We're on Twitter, T2SNJ. Facebook, we're on everything. The album's on all streaming platforms. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna be writing some new shit and playing some more shows over the summer.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.